Okay, so Ebony would have turned 21, Roland, a week today. Yeah, would have turned 21.
All right.
You know, there were pictures that came out with Ebony and Dr. Lawrence Tetteh not too long ago.
Well, he's on the line.
Is he joining us? Because I know that Benis had a conversation with him early this morning. But Dr. Lawrence Tetteh of the Word Miracle Outreach Ministry, good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
You spent a bit of time with Ebony because we saw a photograph of the two of you. Can we understand the relationship, please?
Ebony came to relate to me as a spiritual daughter who not long ago felt like she needed some spiritual guidance. And so when she looked for me and she finally got me, I spoke into her life, witnessed to her, prayed for her. She promised she wanted to come to church. As a matter of fact, these were just few days ago when we took that picture you saw on the Instagram. It's quite sad to think that when she wanted to put her life together, if she wanted to get on the right path, if she wanted to seek God and to serve God, she had to make this untimely death. It's not something you want to wish on your worst enemy. But the truth was that she was very open. I spoke to her, but rebuked her, corrected her, encouraged her, told her about how she can still be a pop star and still dress decently and look good and be a very good will ambassador for Ghana. As a matter of fact, in a few days' time, she's supposed to be going to Hungary to go and stage a very big concert there. And I told her when she goes to Hungary, a lot of us who studied in Hungary have left a very good legacy. So she should carry herself well. And so myself and Hungarian ambassador and a few that minister spoke to her really admonished her, and she was very receptive.
Was there anything that she was afraid of? Was there anything bothering her, anything on her mind, the reason she wanted to see you?
Well, she wanted to meet a man of God, and she felt like she's followed my program, she's followed my ministry, and she was very excited to have finally met me. She asked specifically that she wanted to meet me and have an encounter with me. And I gave her an open arm. It was a very warm reception. I spoke to her, we spent time together, and everybody felt like I had done well by receiving her, because whilst others were shunning her and were criticizing her, I gave her a godly love and a godly acceptance. And for me, that is the only consolation I have, that I had a privilege to minister to her days before she died. She was ready to come with us to church. She was ready to even have her lifestyle. She was ready to even change her dress pattern and things. And for me, those things were very encouraging and happy.
So when would have been her first day at church?
Well, this coming Sunday.
This Sunday. Wow, that's sad. But you know, a lot of people saw her in different ways. Some didn't like her perhaps because of her dressing, nudity, you know, maybe her lyrics choice, even though she was such a big deal. I mean, she was a big artist, if you like, here in Ghana. People even rooting for her to be Artist of the Year. How would you want us to remember her in view of what has happened?
I think sometimes when people die, they will really see their qualities and what is embedded in them. For me personally, I must say my last encounter with her, she showed readiness to serve God and to love God and to respect the things of God. She also took an earthly counsel that I gave her, which I would call a godly counsel. And she referred to me as Daddy. Thank you, Daddy. Said thank you. And she kept saying she's never in her whole life, never had anybody in a fatherly figure in the way I've ministered to her spiritually. And so for her, that was a very great opener. And that's why she said, if ever I was going to church this weekend, she wants to follow me to church. So she's somebody that was open. But I spoke to her. I didn't mince my words at all. I told her she was about the age of my children, and I would love her to have a better future, and that she can still be in the music industry, but still have a very decent way of presenting herself. And she has a nice personality. She's tall, she's handsome, and she's beautiful. She's good looking, has a very natural skin, and she could develop her talent better. And she loved it. She loved the fact that So I want to say this is a lesson to all of us that the life we live in is very transient. Anybody can pass at any time. She passed on a few hours ago, late last night. I don't know when mine is going to come or yours is going to, or any listener or viewer of any of those programs, time is going to come. So let's love God and fear God and do the will of God and work out our salvation with fear and trembling because nobody knows tomorrow.
True. And I don't know if it's just me, but recently we're hearing of a lot of young people dying. And somebody said jokingly that there are people who are really, really old who are not dying, but the young continue to die. Is there a certain trend? Do we have to say some special prayers, young people in Ghana today?
I think that's not the issue. We have to pray for the old, the young, and the old. Nobody determines when they should die. Sometimes when people are popular or in the media or celebrities, when they die, it becomes a big deal. I believe about 5 of them had the accident, and most of them are dead. But the only person we are talking about now is Ebony. The other people too are some other people's children and family members. The reason why Ebony's phone has become laudable and news is because of the fact that she's a celebrity. So let us count everybody. Everybody counts. You count, I count, you count, the clergy count, the pressmen count, everybody, the politicians count. Let us make sure we don't take anybody's life for granted. It's not just about children. We should all work out our salvation with fear and trembling.
Dr. Tetteh, thank you so much. That's Dr. Lawrence Tetteh of the World Miracle Outreach Ministry. Thank you so much for joining us.